Welcome back to Tech Talk Tonight, where we dive deep into the world of technology, innovation, and creativity. I'm your host, and today we have a fascinating topic on the table: debugging tools, specifically a new project called uscope. Now, if you've ever wrestled with debugging your code, you'll want to stick around for this one. Uscope, pronounced microscope, isn't just a clever name. It's an exciting graphical debugger and introspection toolchain for Linux, and I can already hear the gears turning in your minds. But what does that mean? Let's break it down. uscope is aimed at providing developers with a more efficient way to inspect and manipulate code. The creator emphasizes that this project is still in its infancy, primarily a personal endeavor fueled by the need for a more effective debugger. So it's not production ready just yet, but the ambition and features planned are what make it so intriguing. One of the standout aspects of uscope is its vision for user-friendly visualization. Imagine you're coding in C or Zig, and rather than squinting through lines of code or battling traditional debuggers with limited feedback, you could see complex data types visually represented. Sounds a lot less daunting, right? As uscope develops, the plan is to include support for languages like C++, Go, and even Rust, which are notoriously complex. It's like building a personal assistant that not only understands your language, but visualizes data in a way that's easy to digest. You know, it reminds me of how many of us struggle with math in school because we just see numbers and symbols. But when a teacher uses visual aids, like charts or even interactive tools, it suddenly makes sense. That's the kind of transformation uscope aims for in programming. And what about multi-threaded programs? That's a real headache for many developers out there. uscope's creators are tackling this by allowing users to debug tests by simply clicking on them. It's about making debugging less of a chore and more intuitive, which is essential in an age where time is of the essence. Now, I have to ask, what features do you think would make a debugger invaluable for you? Is it better navigation, remote debugging, or even the ability to track system calls? It's a topic worth pondering. Feedback from users will help steer uscope's evolution, so the creator has opened the floor for suggestions. But it's not just about making life easier for developers. There's an ethos here, a belief that debugging tools can and should be more than just functional. The goal here is to build a library that can serve various needs. Think of it as crafting a toolkit that expands the horizons of what's possible in debugging and introspection. And here's a little inside scoop. As much as there's excitement around uscope, the project aims to ensure that it's built soundly first. So, while we can expect room for tons of creative features down the line, we'll see a focused effort initially on creating a strong traditional debugger. To close, let's reflect on some key insights from our discussion. uscope is not just another tool. It's a vision for a better debugging experience that prioritizes usability and versatility. With ongoing support and feedback, it can evolve into a powerful ally for developers everywhere. So as always, keep your coding adaptable and innovative. And don't forget, if you have thoughts or ideas about debugging tools, reach out and share. After all, collaboration fuels innovation. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tech Talk Tonight. Until next time, keep exploring, experimenting, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in tech.